Extraterrestrial vampires have landed, and they want something these kids have. Their blood. They've traveled 3 million miles for this precious substance, and they're not going home without it. Evils of the Night. Rated R.
This movie was a confusing mess, and I don't think that we've seen this film before in this form, but I know we've seen at least part of this film, and I think we saw it embedded in another film, probably by the same director who was just trying to pad the other film. And in this film, there's space aliens that look just like regular people, again, in silver onesies, because for whatever fucking reason, for some span of time from like the 50s all the way up into the 80s, they felt that people going into space were going to wear silver onesies for some reason. Like the future was just a population of people in silver fucking onesies. So many films did this. I don't know why they just assumed that would be the aesthetic of the day. But there was a time when they thought that by 2025, we would all be wearing silver onesies. Anyways, they've got like rednecks stealing people and giving them to them for experimentation in what's either the inside of their lit up spaceship that they showed flying around these really cheap scenes, or it's just like a nearby hospital, the nearest hospital in the smallest town in the rural United States. It just looks like one of those kinds of places with a hallway and doors, and like very much not a level 1 trauma center, but one of those maybe intermediary spots where they just kind of store people in a bed for a while.
Damn.
Anyways,
one of those places.
The rednecks start feeling a bit sadistic and maybe a little rapey, so they're tying up some of their victims and just begin harassing them, and we see this go on fucking forever. And eventually, apparently the filmmaker doesn't know what to do with all of this, so we see a spaceship out in motherfucking outer space shoot a laser, and then we see a extreme close-up of the antagonist in the film, who is, has these people tied up and chasing people around with an axe, going to kill them. I mean, these are just people he picked up for the aliens, and then they become, I guess, the protagonists just by virtue of the fact that they're the victims. But anyways, they're running around trying to escape, and at the end, just to wrap the film up, this spaceship shoots a laser, and then, like I said, we get a close-up of the antagonist, but yet we still get the same shot of the laser. Like, the laser isn't like, doesn't appear any bigger or anything, for the fact that it's now in close-up and not out in motherfucking outer space at what we can consider is a large, assumedly a large distance. It's just the same visual effect of the laser overlaid on this guy's face, and he goes, yeah, and it goes pew pew pew, and then he dies. And then they roll the credits.
Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.